everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from the veil. Hello everyone, thank you for your comments and your messages and your emails, everyone for your support. It's very much truly appreciated over here by all of us light renegades, and yeah, I'm very grateful to be having a message from the G.A. again today. We've got a double whammy. I do have one from Britt as well. So yeah, those that are in the real time with us, thank you for those that have been emailing us to join us for our healing circle, which is on the 22nd. The GA do a bit of promo for us again with their message, which I always find hilarious, and yeah, very sweet of them at the same time. But yeah, it's been a tricky time over here, everyone. I'm definitely being plunged into another layer of healing. I think I want to share and say is that yeah, there's just been things that have been brought to my attention, especially through this Lionsgate portal, and me and Anna Maria had a call together, and you know, we both just felt like we were completely on our backs with this energy, and we said this time and time again every year. We're so excited for Lionsgate, and every time we get so bowled over by the energies and just, you know, how much deep work we have to do at the same time. So for those that find themselves in a similar space, you are not alone, and the message from the GA today very much is a response to that. And funnily enough, the message is called Respond. So the GA started with, hello light souls, thank you for being here at this time. Thank you for acknowledging within you all that you must face at this time in order to move forward. Many of you have been asking for change. You've been asking for expansion. The fact that you are now having to dig deeper than ever before at the wounds, the torment, the mental chatter is so that you can indeed move forward. This path is not easy. We wish we could say that we could wave a magic wand and make everything okay, but we can't. We are all fighting, remember this. This is part of our evolution this is part of all our evolution. We are all here for you, but at the same time, you are here for us just as much. So we wish to thank you. It is because of you that we are able to press on too. Although at times we must share news that isn't the lightest, we know this dear soul is always wondering when the relief will be. This is all for the greater good of everyone, not just you. Please remember this. You all have a soul that is eternal. When you are struggling, bring everything back to the heart. It is that simple. We know human life is challenging, it's confusing, it's contentious, and you can be very much thrown into a black hole at any given moment. But remember that anything you face is for your greater good also. You will always grow, move, press forward. Please keep reminding yourself to heal. It is so easy to charge ahead thinking you know the way within your mind, when actually it's your heart and spirit that is always leading. It's a soft and quiet voice from within, not the loud and monstrous noises that echoes through the corridors at night. Inner child healing will be of most benefit to most of you right now, collective. There is much happening this side that you will be picking up on. This dear soul had to be brought into a crossfire so that we could collapse all paradigms. Many of you are doing this too in your dream time, in your liminal spaces, and in your waking life. Memories are wiped, but you are all part of the fight here, each and every one of you, even if you are not consciously aware. So listen to your mind, your body. What does it need? Every day come back to checking in. Life gets busy, we know. But pull yourself back to you, your hearts, and remember, there will always be enough time for everything. Time does not exist, and we are all heading ever deeper into actions where you will see just how timeless this entire construction you'll find yourself in truly is. Sorry for laughing, everyone, because when I was typing out this message, I ended up singing for about 5 minutes about time not truly existing, and yeah, it really made me laugh because it was very much guided by all of my teams, and I think it was just to get that repetitive wave in my head, and yeah, it really made me laugh. But I also thought that is a message too. You know, I spend a lot of time sort of bringing myself back into spaces with affirmations, and I write and I scribe a lot, and I like to have things physically there that I can bring myself back to so that I can always have a baseline. You know, I think it's so important to know where your baseline is, and then you know where you've shifted in your emotions, then you know where you've shifted kind of from your usual feelings of self. But I'm going to continue now. I'll speak a little bit more about that at the end, but I felt like that was important to share. We are always here. A reminder, we shall be joining you and the Light Renegades in the Healing Circle on the 22nd at 4 p.m. UTC time. We look forward to connecting with you all then. For now, stay aware, stay in the presence of love, and most of all, give yourself the room to grow. This means going back to the drawing board and getting to the deep healing. We say this with all of our love and compassion, the Galactic Alliance. There's so much going on right now, everyone, and we live our lives. We have so much in the 3D that we have to sort out. Those that have families, those that have businesses, those that connect with lots of friends and community spaces and all types of things. We all have these busy 3D lives, and at the same time we are so much more than that too. And we are doing things in our dream time, we are doing things in our waking time. Our memories are being wiped, and we get put back to reset. So it is so important to be bringing yourself back to your reset. And it's difficult when life does get away with us, and I very much have been in that space too. Everything's gotten busy, business has gotten busier, I was busy, I was away, and all of these things. And I kind of didn't notice when I'd sunk below my usual baseline. And this is something that happens for the greater good of me, and this will happen for you too. And my teams just leave me, they leave me to feel it, so that I know that I've not brought myself back. And there's been things that have been brought up, like I said, through this Lions Gate, that have been brought to my attention, so that I can heal them, so that I can move forward, so that I can reach those layers and those levels of expansion that I know that I came here to do. And I know that every single one of you here has that pulsing in your heart to be feeling all of your expanse, has that pulsing in your heart to be breaking free from all of the chains, that you feeling this lifetime. And this inner child healing really rang clear with me today. I think I forget a lot of the time that it's not just me here, and I do have to hold my inner child's hand at all times, even within all the chaos and everything that's happening, all the messages that I'm bringing through. She hears it too. So remember that, everyone. Remember that when you're coming into these spaces, look after your inner child, because they are here with you too. Past, present, future, everything all exists at the exact same time. So it is imperative that you are doing that work, that you are making sure to circle back and really checking in with yourself. And as soon as you wake up in the morning, what are you feeling? What is going on? What is your mind telling you? Write it out, get it out of your brain. That is something that I very much do, and writing all of my dreams down, so that I can go back and look and think, okay, I might have gotten this emotion from this dream, which, could be a separate timeline, can be something else. This could be something in my subconscious, and then I can bring it back into a space to heal it now. And, ask your teams of light to help you with this when you come into those spaces. But I promise you, the best things that I have done to help me move forward in this journey is just sit with myself and my thoughts that have churned out of my brain, and looking at them and being horrified and seeing just how chaotic my mind still is in some spaces, and just seeing how much I wasn't being kind to myself, just how much I wasn't treating myself like I love myself. And my inner child, she got pushed way down to the wayside at some point, and I totally neglected her, because I think I didn't have much room to be a child, considering my sort of family components. I think that I grew up really quickly, and I think that story is going to be the same for a lot of you here. So make sure you are doing that internal work, make sure you are turning back to self, make sure that you are constantly just looking in and listening to your heart, everyone. But we will be coming forward with our website so soon. I know that this is something we've been talking about for the longest time, but there you'll be able to see a little breakdown more of all the services that we offer and we provide. And Anna Maria and myself will be very much here to help guide you through your healing, and we're very much looking forward to having our first circle on the 22nd. And that's something that we will be bringing forward every month, because we think it's so important to be having a space of community, so you don't feel alone, so that you can have your hand held if that's what you are seeking at this time. And I'm ever so grateful that I have my Light Renegades, that I have been making more connections in these realms. But for this whole entire time, these whole, I think, 3 years, I was very much on my own, and I was just so confused, and I didn't know what was going on, what was happening to me. And I was brought to, I'm being called to share this, I was brought to a flashback and memory. So I was running a bath the other day, and I was remembering this was when I was very first starting to wake up, and all I could do was just being a bathtub, everyone. I thought I was sick. This is when, my mind was splitting. I was coming into the capacities of kind of my psychic abilities, and everything was just falling down around me. I felt like I was falling apart, and I had to take some time off of work. work. At that time I was a full-time makeup artist, and yeah, I took some time off work and nothing made sense to me apart from being in the bath and having these crystals, and I would just sob. I would just sob for hours until, you know, there was nothing left to come out of me, until my fingers and toes were pruned, and you know, I felt like there was just nothing left of me to be releasing. And you know, if you find yourself in that space again, I know for sure that this is where I'm heading to, and that's okay. Sometimes we just have to feel our emotions, and that is all we have to do, is just feel them so that we can release them. So just take the time to be tuning in, everyone. And you know, when it's real painful, that's when we definitely have to tune in. And I'm a stickler for this, you know, I always bounce back. I just keep going. And everyone, my team, everyone today was like, you really have to come and sit with everything that has come up in the last week. Like, you know, you've been asking for all of this change. There's so many things that you want to do, and for you to be able to truly do that for your full capacity, and to be able to be doing everything that I want to be, you know, engaging in it and experiencing moving forward, that, you know, they're telling me I need to come back to this deep work, and you have to be getting to the nuts and bolts, you know, to the bones, to the blood, you know, to the mud of everything, so that my lotus can unfurl again, and you know, we can grow and we can expand. So know that I'm with you, everyone. I hear you, and I see you, and I feel you too. And yeah, if you are completely in the mud, you know, call out to your teams of light, and they will respond in whatever way that, you know, you are in the capacity to receive them. They will most definitely engage with your energy. You might not be conscious of this. This might only happen in dream time. You might just feel a little bit lighter at certain points of the day, but that's them coming in for you and to help you, everyone. But yeah, for those that feel keen to join us on the 22nd, 4 p.m. UTC time, don't forget to email us, and yeah, we will respond to you. But that's all from me this week, everyone. I will be back next week, and yeah, very much looking forward to our circle, and I will see you again soon. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Please do take care. Much love from me.